Hello, my yarny friends. I'm Sara Sach. Welcome to Coffee and Crochet with Sara and family, because all of you are our crochet family, and I'm so glad you're here today. We have a really big show, as they say. I'm going to tell you all about our giveaway for March. I'm going to tell you about our bears. I'm going to tell you all about new patterns, new crochet techniques. I've even got a silly joke for you. So let's grab whatever we're drinking and clinkety clink clink in. I'm drinking my Aldi coffee with that wonderful creamy coconut creamer. Of course, it is sugar-free. I love this cup. This is a Pioneer Woman mug I got at Walmart. I got a blue one, a teal one, and a red one. I love them. I've also got my water, so I'm being a good girl. Trying to get my water in. That's something I tried to do in January, is try to get all my water in. And hey, I got some really good luck. I've got my lucky shirt on, but I had a really good, I went to the doctor and had my blood work, and I had really good counts on my A1C. It's back down to 6.5, which is really good. And I even lost 3 pounds. I got a ways to go, but we're heading in the right direction, right? Alrighty, now, before we get any deeper into what we got to talk about today, I have a couple of jokes that were sent to me, and I want to share them with you. They're really quite funny. I think they are anyway, so give me some laughs, even if they're not, okay? Some happy faces. I guess Rosie didn't care for my jokes. Alrighty, so the first joke is this one. What was my favorite subject in high school? Yes, I finished high school. Even did some college. Okay, what was my favorite subject in high school? This is not true. It's not a lie because it's a joke, okay? My favorite subject was ba-bump-ching, string theory. It really wasn't. My favorite subject in high school was lunch, because I never took my lunch to school. I just chatted all through lunch. Okay. I'm still chatting all the way through, aren't I? Alrighty. Now, this next joke was sent to me. I got it this morning. Let me see if I can read my own handwriting. You should see my notes. It's just covered in stuff. Okay, it says, why did the crocheter cross the road? You know, usually it's a chicken, and I know crocheters are not chickens. Bog, bog, bog. Why did the crocheter cross the road? To get to the naughty side. I thought that one was really cute. So everybody's talking about the weather. We had some major rain. It was so funny. We went to bed. We got up this morning, and I'm like, oh, we had tornado sirens and lots of great rain. I slept right through it. Not right now, baby. Come on and sit down. I took Rosie out to go potty before the video, but she's insisting to go again. It's because I bought her some new cookies, and when she goes out and does good jobs, she gets cookies. She is not going out. Okay, let's see. Oh, I know the other thing I wanted to mention. I know that a lot of us are totally freaking out because Joann's is closing. And at first, we got notice that the Joann's here in Oklahoma City wasn't closing. And then all of a sudden, it was all Joann stores are closing. You know, I wish there was someone that could buy it, you know, and just take it over like they did Michael's. Because, you know, Joann's is the store with the most, it was the store with the most amounts of yarn if you wanted to go and look. You know, Hobby Lobby's cut way back. My Walmart is pitiful. And, you know, and Michael's is on the other side of town, which I do go from time to time. But they don't have the yarn they used to have, okay? And it's really difficult to find some of the brands like Red Heart. And so, you know, we're all freaking out about this. But really, you can still order yarn online. And when I say that, I'm talking about Yarnspirations, Lion Brand, all these yarn companies, just like Premier. And y'all know I'm a Premier affiliate. I love Premier yarn. And they have just about anything you could dream of. And I just got notice they're even coming out with some more new yarn that I'm super excited about. I can't tell you about it yet, but I will next week. So be looking for that. But I just love all the yarns. There hasn't been anything, I think, that I've ever purchased from Premier Yarn that I was disappointed in, because I've always loved their yarn. It's soft, it's durable, you know, it's great quality, the prices are great. And if you spend enough, you get free shipping, and you know I do. So anyway, I wanted to cover that before we got started. All right, now the other thing I wanted to cover before I tell you what the giveaway is remember my bear. This is my Build-A-Bear. Oh, there it is. And we had a hard time naming her. And so I got on a chat. I have a chat on my text with my 3 grandkids. Okay. All 3 of them. We chat to each other, send each other silly memes, and lots of stuff like that. Okay. And I told them, I said, I need a name for my Build-A-Bear. I never gave her a name. I'm sure I did when I got her. I just can't remember what it was. But anyway, and you can also see she's wearing a brand new dress. This is the same dress as the yellow one. I just thought it would be pretty to put her in some pink and black. And this yarn is from Red Heart. It's called Panther Pink, I think. Anyway, so I gave them 2 names to choose from. All 3 of them chose the same name. So meet Joy. This is Joy Bear. And they said her name needs to be Joy because she's like her Oma. Well, I'm not her Oma, but I'm their Oma. Full of joy. Okay, so then I got another bear for my birthday. Look at the feet. It says happy birthday. And this bear is like a chocolate color. And so we decided, since this bear's name is Joy, that this bear's name needs to be Hope. Isn't that cute? I would love to find a panda bear. I don't even know if they make them. And like a black bear, or maybe even one that's like in between these 2 shades. Because I want a boy bear. And these already have names. So we'll see. So what we're going to be doing, you can see I made this one a new dress too. Isn't that pretty? And this is a I love this yarn. And I thought it was really springy. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I added a bow on this one, put flowers on this one. And so, Hope is your middle name. What a wonderful middle name. My daughter's middle name is Grace. So anyway, these are the Joy Bears, Joy and Hope. And I haven't decided if I find another bear, it's going to be a boy bear, and I haven't decided on a name for that one yet. But be looking for some new outfits if you have a bear. Now, if you don't have a Build-A-Bear or cannot locate one, you could always, if you're like me and you got grandkids, one of your grandkids probably have several of them. You know, my grandkids have a ton of Build-A-Bears. Okay, so I buy them for them. It's my fault, okay? But anyway, I am planning on this summer doing a crochet along where we can make our own bear. And I was thinking about calling it COB, Crochet a Bear. Wouldn't that be fun? So I got some more thoughts on that, and then that's going to be sometime this summer, so that you can make bears and have them ready for Christmas gifts. All right? It'll be a crochet along. We'll probably start with like the head, the body, the arms, and the feet, you know. And then you can name it yourself, and I will even make a little heart that we can put inside. So that'll be a lot of fun. So I thought I'd let you know that's what's coming, and that's the names of our bears. Thank you all for all your wonderful suggestions. I wanted to call the first bear Claire Bear, but my granddaughter Zoe, she has a puppy. She's not a puppy anymore, but her name is Clarabelle, and they call her Claire Bear. So we thought, well, we'll not name her after, name her Cab. Crochet a Bear, like the word cab. I saw that. But anyway, we didn't want to name the bear after her puppy, although it would be fun. Okay, so are y'all ready? I see a lot more people have joined us. Are you ready to find out what the March giveaway is? All right, we're going to click over to this other screen. Now, I have found some more of my bags. And so I thought we're going to use these and we're going to give them away in giveaways. And this is just a basic zipper bag. It is canvas, and it has the coffee and crochet on the front, and it has the heart with the crochet hook on the back. Now, these bags that I have left are all what I call the seconds. You can see the heart is not centered. And this does have a line, although it doesn't affect anything, but it does have a line in it. And so those are what we call seconds. So I'm going to give those away for free in my giveaways until they're gone. This is a nice zipper bag. This is canvas, so it's a really nice bag. And then I'm giving away for March 8 skeins of green yarn for spring green. You've got fuzzy yarn, you've got bulky 5, you've got medium weight number 4. Here's some impeccable. There's some more green back here. There's 8 skeins, and this is like a super chunky. So there's lots of different things that you can do with lots of different green yarns. There's 8 skeins, and I'm calling it the spring green giveaway. I should say almost spring because it isn't quite spring yet, right? So that's the giveaway for March. 8 full skeins of yarn. I thought this would be pretty to put on the edge of a sweater, like around the sleeves or the neck. Anyway, that's our giveaway for March. And I keep thinking, it's March already. How did that happen? You know, seemed like it was just January. But the days go by quickly when we crochet, don't they? All right. So you want to know how to get involved in our giveaway, right? So it's super easy. All of you who have already commented, you're already entered. Fun, huh? All you have to do to be a part of our giveaway is just make a comment. And I always tell people, if you don't know what to say, I want that giveaway. Okay, and then in 2 weeks from today, I'll put all those names in that in that random generator. And then whoever's name comes up is the winner. Then we take the winner's name and we check to make sure you haven't won in the last year or so, just to make it, you know, fair. And then I'll announce that winner in 2 weeks. Okay? Now, I always say this, never, ever, 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 and I mean ever, put your email address, shipping address, telephone number, any information at all in a comment that's live anywhere. And that means Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, you know, wherever you're at, Google, wherever you're at. Don't ever put that information live, okay? Never, ever. Now, what happens in 2 weeks when I announce the name, all you have to do is send me an email or a message, and I'll explain that to you in 2 weeks, and then I will send you the information. Like, you email me or message me with your shipping information, and then I will let you know. Usually I get it out, try to get it out within the week because I really love getting them out quickly. Okay? And then once you message me back and say you've gotten it, then I just delete your information. I don't give it to anybody. I don't use it for anything like that. Okay? So the best of luck to everybody in the March giveaway. All right? All right. Now, let's see. Oh, I wanted to tell you about our shout out. I almost forgot. I stumbled upon this young lady's YouTube channel. Her name is Krafty Kait. Krafty Kait. That's her YouTube channel. I realize her first name isn't Crafty. But her name is Krafty Kait. And this is what she says. I am a crochet addict who hand makes heirloom quality gifts, including snugglers, stuffed animals and plushies, and keychains. I also design crochet patterns. So follow along with me on my crochet journey. So what she's doing is she's learning, and she's sharing with you the things that she's learning. Okay? All right. So remember what to do. Her link is underneath this video in that description box. And go give her a like, a share, a subscribe, and don't forget to boop that bell. All righty? Krafty Kait YouTube channel. I really liked her. I always use the term delightful, but I have this thing where when I'm looking for YouTube channels and searching through, if within the first 5 or 10 minutes of the video, if you've lost me and I'm bored, I'm probably not going to recommend you. if in the first few minutes you are cheerful, you love what you're doing and it shows, and you're real, then I'll recommend you, because that's what's important. I don't care how good an actor you are, even if your YouTube channel is El Perfecto. I'm not looking for that. I like real people who are just real like me, you know. So anyway, I think you'll really like this young lady. I do think she said that she does markets also, but I can't remember, so don't quote me on that one. I don't do markets. I haven't done it in a really long time. I just got totally burnt out. I'm going to say this in the nicest way with people. All right. So that's our shout out of the week. And now we're going to talk about yarn of the week. And I'm going to move this because I went to the Dollar Tree. Okay. I'm tossing all these yarns over here in this basket, because that's a lot of yarn. 8 skeins of yarn in the bag. I'm going to put that in the basket as well. All right. So I went to Dollar Tree because someone said they have chenille yarn there. You have to go. All right. So let me show you what I found. So here's my bag. And I found some more of these kits. I've given a lot of these away. And so I only found 2. This is a bear, which is super cute. And this is a bunny. And I have found these in the past. I also had a lamb, I think, last year. But I only found these 2, $1.25. Okay, so I'm going to set that down here. And then all this yarn. Okay, so Just Chenille Premier. Just Chenille Medley, not Melody. This is Just Active. Look at all these beautiful colors. All right, look at this one. Teddy. You know why? It's fuzzy like a teddy bear. Okay, found it in a bright pink. And all of these skeins don't have very much on them. I mean, really, this has 65 yards, which is 175. This one has 109 yards. This is 176 ounces. This one has 109 yards, which is 1.7. Oh, the chenille. Okay, this one has 65 yards. So they're less than 2 ounces. But in reality, when you're making small things and you need a lot of colors, this is such a great thing to do. This one is really pretty. This is the Just Chenille Medley. And look at this pretty teal. Lots of beautiful shades and colors. And I didn't get them all. Okay, I didn't. I just got some I thought I could use for spring. And I want to check this out, see how it measures up to some of the other chenilles. Because the truth is, I haven't used Premier Chenille, but I was pulling on it and it's nice and sturdy. And I love that. I'm going to tell you, like I say all the time, I have never ever been disappointed in Premier yarns, even the ones I purchased at the Dollar Tree. All right, so this is our yarn of the week. And I did this because a lot of people are feeling really depressed over Joann's, like we said at the beginning of... Rosie keeps walking back and forth, I know. But anyway, people are really depressed over this Joann thing. Well, Dollar Tree is another place you can go and pick up some yarn. And it's really, these are all $1.25. I realize they used to be $1, but they're all $1.25. And I'm just excited about it because, number one, they're all Premier yarns, okay? Because you know I love my Premier yarn. But also, there's everything from medium weight number 4 acrylics to cottons to chenilles, this teddy bear fuzzy stuff. I mean, and just lots of colors. And if you need a lot of it for a lot of like smaller projects, especially like if you do markets and you're making the small ammies that everybody wants, because they're selling like crazy. Little frogs and little turtles, little bunnies, all of that stuff. This is a really great bargain, and it's a great way for you not to lose a lot, to waste a lot of money, but make some money at the markets as well. Okay. I can never find the yarn at the Dollar Tree store. Okay, now there are okay, let me answer your question real quick. There are some stores that don't carry it, okay, of the Dollar Trees. The way that Dollar Trees are done, they're kind of like Walmart's or any other outlet store. The people who are the buyers, they buy what they think is going to sell in their area. They don't understand how much we love yarn. They just don't. Okay? And that's one of my biggest beefs with Walmart, because a lot of you probably don't know this. I worked for Walmart for 16 years. And during part of that time, I was the department manager for the fabrics and crafts area, which included the yarn. And I put on my list every Red Heart yarn you could imagine. Because at the time, we carried tons of Red Heart yarn at the Walmart I worked at. I worked at the Walmart in Las Vegas. I worked at the Walmart in Rapid City, South Dakota, because we were stationed there. And then I transferred to the Walmart in Tulsa. Used to be at 41st and Memorial. It's not there anymore. They closed that store, actually, because it wasn't a super center. Anyway, long story short, the buyers decide what they think's going to sell. Okay? But if a buyer is not somebody who actually knows about yarns and crafts, they're not going to order it. And that's annoying to me, because you're not checking out what people are going to buy in your area. And just because you live in a warmer climate doesn't mean people don't want yarn, okay? Anyway, having said all of that, because think about this, everything we make is not something that you're going to wear, all right? We make pillows, and we make table runners, and we make, I can't think of what it's called all of a sudden. Poofs, pillows, things for dogs, all kinds of things. We don't just make scarves and hats, although we do make those a lot because we love that. I guess I'm just saying, I remember after I transferred from the fabric and craft department, I went into the health and beauty aids. And I had people that would contact me and they would say, do you carry this color of lipstick? And so I would investigate and try to find that color. Sometimes they were discontinued, but sometimes I would order it in special. And those are things that you have to do. And there are no department managers at Walmart's anymore, or Targets, or any of those types of stores. And so they have buyers that do all of that. And so contact your buyers. Go to Walmart 1-800, go to Target 1-800, or whatever the numbers are called, or go to the websites and tell them, we need our yarn. Okay? I mean, when I was department manager for Walmart, that was like 20 years ago, we still had the big tables where we cut fabric, and, we had just tons of crafts and things like that. And we're just not finding those things anymore. And it's really, really sad to me. I just don't get it. I don't, because I know there's not a lot of money in yarn, and it costs probably more to make than it does to sell. But a lot of times those things are things that bring people into stores. In other words, when I would go to Joann's, I would go there to look at the yarn, but I always ended up buying other neat things as well, like buttons and wiggly eyes and flannel and things like that, yarn and fabric, so, and sometimes when you order in things that maybe don't make a lot of money, they bring people in and they buy a lot of the other things. And so I've stopped going to some of the stores that don't carry yarn anymore. Okay, so, long story short, if you go to a Dollar Tree and they don't carry yarn, and the thing is, Dollar Tree, it changes all the time. But it doesn't hurt to make a phone call or send an email to ask them, how come this store doesn't carry it, okay? It might just be they don't know we want it, So use your voice, use your email, and let them know what you want, okay? Okay. Anyway, I thought this would just be a fun thing to talk about all the yarn that I have found at Dollar Tree. Now, there are other brands at the Dollar Tree that I went to. This is the one in Yukon, and there's also another one in Mustang that I go to, because I'm kind of situated in between two cities, kind of a little bit out in the country. But I'll go to both of them. They're the same equal distance from me. The store in Yukon almost always has the yarn. The store in Mustang, it's kind of hit and miss. And I think it's because the one in Mustang is smaller, but it gets more foot traffic. So, I check both of them. But I guess I'm just wanting you to know that there's lots of places to get yarn, even though all of America is freaking out about Joann's. We really are. It's sad. It's sad for a lot of reasons because it's putting a lot of people out of work. People are going to have to find jobs. I mean, you can't hardly find anywhere where you can get cut fabric anymore. As a matter of fact, the only place I know of is Hobby Lobby, and they've cut back a lot on their fabrics. So, and I know there are some quilt stores, but the one quilt store I think it's in Yukon. It might be over in Oklahoma City. I can't remember, that I have gone in before. They don't carry yarn, but they do carry fabric, cut fabrics. But the fabrics there are way more expensive because bigger stores can get them in cheaper than some of these smaller specialty stores. Okay? And also, don't forget to check out your local yarn stores because those people need money too. They might be a little more expensive. You can get some more, more what you would call specialty yarns, maybe not red heart and stuff like that. But just go to Premier, check out all their yarn. They have probably everything you can think of that's comparable to the Joann yarns, okay? And Hirschner's and Lion Brand and Mary Maxim, they always have sales, just like Premier. Check out the sales. Yes, Hobby Lobby has their yarn. I believe it's twice a month. I thought it was every other week, but I think it's twice a month. They do the 30% off their yarns. The thing with my Hobby Lobby is they carry so little yarn anymore. And most of it's just their own. And even in their own yarns, a lot of the colors that I used to buy, they pared it down. Like instead of having 5 or 6 shades of green, it's like 2 or 3. And sometimes you're used to using this particular color, and it's super hard. Okay? I will tell you that it used to take a long time to get yarn, and I know I don't know about like international or any of that stuff, or even Hawaii or Alaska, but I know with Premier, I order it and within a week I get it. I mean, usually it's like 6 or 7 days, and I have yet to have them make a mistake on my order, and I've always been very pleased with the quality of the yarn. Okay, but anyway, I just wanted to show you this because it just kind of made me sad, because so many people are, Joann's is their go-to place. So maybe someone will come along and rebuy it and reopen it or something. We'll see. All right, on to better notes. What happened this week in pattern-wise? Now, on last Friday, I did the, this is the Cozy Granny Spring Scarf. And you can make it as a straight scarf. You can put the ends together, make it a round cowl type scarf, or you can give it a twist and make it an infinity scarf. You can also make it any length that you want to. It's really simple. And we made this to go along with our spring Cozy Granny Spring Beanie. Super pretty. This is that yarn that I told you about. That's Premier Puzzle. I can't off the top of my head remember the color, but if you click on the link, because I have the links for these underneath this video, every time I show you a pattern on our live video, it is my pattern, and there's always a link underneath the video in the description box, okay? So you can make a set. Now, what we did yesterday was we made this Cozy Granny. This is upside down. Okay, we made the Cozy Granny bag, and I love it. It's really big. It is, I want to say it's 17 inches long. I can't remember what the pattern says. And it's 22 inches around. So it's really big and roomy. You can take it to the market to shop for fruit. You can take it with you on a trip. Put your yarn and your stuff in there, your bag. You could use it as just your everyday bag. Project bag. You can take it to the beach. It's got holes in it so you can shake out all that sand. It's just a really fun bag, and it's really easy, and it's done the same way, only around as this, where it has 5 rows of the granny and 5 rows of the straight double crochet, And then we ended with single crochets and added the handle. And I just love this bag. You can make it in, this is the same color. I put the shawl behind me, this color here as the bag, so you can make a shawl and have a set. Or you can make it the same colors as the hat and the scarf and have a set. And these are all made out of Premier Puzzle. It's a bulky 5 yarn. And of course, the colors that I used are on the written pattern as well as on the blog. And that's what happened this week. I worked with this pattern. I love it. It started as my cozy, I actually called it the Crazy Cozy Granny Square or Granny Blanket. And that link is underneath there also. And I did the original pattern for the blanket using scrap yarn. That's why I called it the Cozy or the Crazy Cozy Granny Square Granny Blanket. Hang on 2 seconds. All right. That's why I called it the Crazy Cozy Granny Blanket. And it's the same premise. I think I only did 3 rows of repeat on the blanket because I didn't want it to have as many holes in it. But it makes a really great throw. Now, the pattern for the blanket I did with medium weight number 4 yarns. You can do it with the bulky 5 using... I'm talking too much, sorry. I can't help it. I love to talk. Anyhow, you can use the Premier Puzzle yarn for the blanket as well. It'll just end up being a little bigger, and make sure you go up a hook size, which I think I did the J hook for these. Okay, so if you're going to make the blanket and you're going to use Premier, you might try using the J hook instead of the which is a 6mm opposed to the 5mm. Okay. It does get you in the giveaway, Sue. Any comment on here gets you in the giveaway. Okay, so now I already got comments asking me when is the March cup for our I'm putting the wrong thing. For this, when is that coming out? And that's going to be this Friday for Friday Fun Day. I got a really cute little cup designed. And remember, all of our magnets or appliques for our sign are all going to be on Fridays for our Friday Fun Day, and the patterns will always be free. The pillow over here, the pillow, and the wall hanging with the graph pattern is free. Just go to Ravelry and look it up, and you can download the free pattern. And that's the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. And that's the same thing with all the magnets that can also be appliques that are going with that home pillow and wall hanging. Those will always be free. Most of the time when I put a pattern on Ravelry, I usually charge, depending on what it is, $250, $350, $450, $550, depending on what it is. I don't charge a lot for my patterns. I was looking through there the other day, and some of those patterns are like $9 and $12, and I'm not telling you they're expensive, but I think they are. And the reason that I do charge for mine is because it helps me pay for yarn. It helps me, like buttons cost money and things cost money and stuff like that. And it costs money to run a business. So anyway, but the patterns for all the coffee cups, because each month the magnet applique is going to be a different type of coffee cup to go over the word, to go over the O in our home. I keep pointing the wrong direction, on our wall hanging and our pillow, whichever you did. And remember, you don't have to have done the wall hanging or the pillow. You can make the magnets, put them on your fridge. They're wonderful. You can make appliques. You can just get a new towel yourself and hook them all on the towel. It'd be super cute. Whatever you want to do. Oh, Rosie's whining at me out the door again. We are running over time. I just wanted to mention one more thing. One of the things that we're using on the backs of our magnets and appliques to make them stiffen up just a little bit so that we can attach them is the sticky felt, okay? And I went by Hobby Lobby on Friday, and I picked up some more because I just want to use the white, but I wanted to show you that they're back down to being 99 cents. And what this is it's felt with a sticky back, and you just You cut it to the shape that you want. You can see where I cut this one. And it has sticky net. You just peel off the back. I dropped it. You just peel off the back and then you stick it onto the back of the coffee cup that we're making. The applique, and like this, you just cut out a little circle. I cut out a circle and cut it in half. That's not even a good circle, is it? But anyway, I think they work great. Just so that you know, I was at Walmart on Friday also. I did not see any of the sticky back felt, only regular felt. So just so you know, I have seen, because I know Joann's used to carry those as well. So if you're looking for the sticky back felt, I found it at Hobby Lobby, 99 cents for a sheet. And one sheet will get you probably 6, 8, of the circle. So I would grab $2, Oh, there we go. All right, so I want to go through and check to make sure I mentioned everything. Don't forget to go check out Krafty Kait's YouTube channel. You're going to love her. Like, share, and subscribe, and always boop that bell. And don't forget to boop the bell for me as well. Okay, I told you my silly jokes. I told you about the bears. I'm really excited about the bear project because bears are fun. And they're cuddly. Well, not real bears. Real bears are scary. Like they say, if it doesn't kill you, it'll make you stronger. But not bears. Bears will kill you. But anyway, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm planning on doing, I don't know that I'll get one done a month, but I'm planning on doing some, like these dresses are considered the Easter dress. And my granddaughter informed me they need underpants. Because if you're going to wear a dress, you have to wear underpants. So so I thought I would work up an outfit that has shorts and a tank top for something for fun. Maybe a little bathing suit would be so much fun with a little, bathing suit cover up or something, just some fun stuff to have clothes for our bears, because my granddaughters may be 12 and almost 16, but we still love to play, and we love dressing up the dolls and stuff. They're very artistic girls, and so we still love to do that. And like I said, I just turned 62. I still love to play. We play dolls. We play games. They're already talking about spring break and our Uno. We always do these Uno games, and I have probably every Uno game made. Well, Rosie's standing at the door whining at me, so I'm going to have to let you go because little Miss Rosie Bell needs to go potty. But anyway, I just want to thank you all for being with me today. I keep trying on the heart. I'm going to get it right one of these days. I love you all. You're a great Yarny family. Thank you for being with me today. And don't forget to boop that bell. We'll see you next time.